Hello guys, this is Shami Sharma from Metro Computer. So guys, today we are going to see how to install Ubuntu in your system. Like you guys are saying there are very complex ways to make create a bootable pen drive, and then you have to download a VMware, or sometimes you want to download it in your own system, so you have to do partitions of your disk. So today what I'm going to tell you is the secrets, and this one is really good. So today we are going to talking about WSL. WSL is a Windows subsystem for Linux. It is a subsystem created by Windows. Uh, it have two part, WSL1, WSL2. As you can read about WSL, um, Windows subsystem for Linux is a compatibility layer for running Linux binary executables natively on Windows 10, Windows 11, and Windows Server 2019. In May 2019, WSL was announced introducing important changes such as a real Linux kernel. So, guys, it means WSL has a real Linux kernel. It means that you want what you want to do on Linux, you can do on WSL. Okay, so let's read something about WSL. So you must be running Windows 10 version 2004 and higher, Build 19014 and higher, or Windows 11. And this was not our type. Like what we want to do is what we can do in WSL. What are the features of WSL? Let me show you or install tutorial. Like you can use Python and any other languages you want to, or like C, C++, get started with Visual Studio for C, C++ development, everything that you want. Actually, WSL is a come with GUI interface. Like you can use WSL in same as Windows. You just have to log in your normal Windows and you will appear with the WSL console. So today we are going to see how to install WSL. What you have to do, is right click on your Windows icon in Windows 11 and click on Windows Terminal Admin. Guys, if you click on Windows Terminal, then this is not going to work. I'm going to tell you this. You have to use Windows Terminal Admin, and what you have to type is wsl.exe, wsl.exe dash dash install. After doing this, I'm not going to enter this, guys, because I have already installed it. After doing this, you are going to appear a window like this. Ubuntu, yeah, this is Ubuntu. Right, see guys, what I have got. This is a complete Linux operating system Ubuntu that I have installed through WSL console. WSL is a very powerful console currently organized by Microsoft, developed by Microsoft. So here we are, like documentation, have Ubuntu management landscape. As you can see, this is a system information of Sunday November 14. System load users, memory users, swap users, everything is completely a Linux operating system. Let's do some study about WSL in the. We are going to search what is WSL, what is, and we will read it from Microsoft. So the Windows subsystem for Linux lacks developers run a GNU Linux environment, including the most command line tools, utilities, and application directly on Windows, as I have already told you, unmodified without the overhead of a traditional virtual machine or dual board setup. Okay, guys. So you can choose your favorite GNU Linux distribution from the Microsoft Store. Run common command line tools such as grep, sed, awk, or other ALF64 binaries. Run bash shell script GNU Linux command line application, including toolvim, mcast, tmux, language Node.js, JavaScript, Python, Ruby, C, C++, C hash, and F hash. Rust, Go, etc. can be work on it. Uh, Actually, can it actually services SSHD, MySQL, Apache, Light PPD, Light PD, MongoDB, or PostgreSQL. These are the database services it is going to provide us. Install additional software using your own GNU Linux distribution package manager. Invoke Windows application using a Unix like command line shell. Invoke GNU Linux application on Windows. Install WSL. There is a complete video on docs.microsoft.com. What is WSL2? WSL2 is a new version of the Windows subsystem for Linux architecture that powers the Windows subsystem for Linux to run ALF64 Linux binaries on Windows. Its primary goals are to increase file system performance as well as adding full system call compatibility. This new architecture changes how these Linux binaries interact with Windows and your computer's hardware, but it still provides the same user experience in WSL. Individual Linux distribution can be run with either the WSL1 or WSL2 architecture. Each distribution can be upgraded or downloaded at any time, and you can run WSL1 and WSL2 distribution side by side. WSL2 uses entirely new architecture that benefits from running a real Linux kernel. So, guys, this is the WSL, and let's compare WSL2 and WSL1. Actually, I have installed WSL1 because I don't have that time, because that time I don't have any idea about WSL2. If I got to know that there is a WSL2, then I would like to prefer WSL2 to install. The primary difference and reason for updating the Windows subsystem for Linux from WSL1 to WSL2 are increased file system performance, support full system call compatibility. So guys, we are going to update this. So install WSL. So installing WSL2 is much better than the WSL1. As you can read, or if you want me to make another video on WSL2 or WSL1 or complete tutorial, please mention it in comment. I will show you. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for watching our channel. Please don't forget to subscribe.